I'm doing this explanation for my brother, but thought I'd just almost share it with a greater audience, just with the intent to demystify the complexity of these little devices. These are typically, you would get them on electronic gates or electronic garages to stop the gate from closing or the garage door from closing on your car, or anything that could be in the place or in the way of the thing that's trying to close. And just quickly, the connections, how they fit together. So you've got a transmitter and you've got a receiver, and basically on the receiver there would be 4 screws or 4 terminals. It's normally quite clear that the wires are obstructing it slightly, but your power would be over here, and then you've got basically your in and out, which is the output of the relay, a little black boxy there. Then all that happens, you'll hear this device click when there's an obstacle or something in between. And what that does is it would either complete or close the circuit based on the setting of this little dip switch here, which we would say NC or NO, which means normally closed or normally open. And basically the wiring I did was the white wire at the bottom has 4 fingers. So I put black and red on the power, and I put white and green on the output of the relay. The thick white wire that comes out over here and runs to the transmitter, which is this one, and you'll have to trust me. There's only 2 connections, so it's positive and negative. If you work this specific one is AC or DC, so it's very forgiving in that regard. And I'm just putting the little cover on as well. Sorry. I found that there's a lot of radiation, which makes the tests very difficult to run. Just around the wiring, so the bottom 4 wires are the wires that come from the receiver. So black and red gets power from this really nasty little concoction. So it's black and red at the bottom gets its power, and then the white and the green is also coming in. And basically what I did is I bridged the black across to the green, and between the white and the red I put a little siren. Just basically what this means is if the circuit was to close, the siren would beep, like so. Oops, I didn't. So if I just bridge it across, that's if the circuit was completed. So pretty straightforward, but I think the confusing thing is you are looking at 2 different circuits, and I'm confusing it even further by using the same power source for both. But you could have 2 different circuits, and that's why I tried to differentiate between the bottom circuit and the upper circuit. And basically when this works, or when something comes in between, this radiation. Okay. If they're further apart, then this works a lot better, but then the video would be more tricky to make. So I hope that helps. Maybe leave comments if you would like to know anything else.